Alright everyone, we are back and we got another nice matchup on our hands as we got the 4-4 Denver Omelets going up against the team we just saw lose just about half an hour ago, the Milwaukee Talkies, 4-5 on the season. Let's go look at the lineups. For the Omelets, they got Balucha, Scodz, and Shiba, the lineup you have come to know and love from the Omelets. Balucha, 8 games under his belt and a pretty all-across-the-board score line here, 13-10 for goals and assists and 14 saves. Same thing for Scodz, just with one less game played. And of course, the rookie, Shiba, easy Rookie of the Year candidate already. 20 goals and 14 assists to go along with 6 saves. Talkies gave their stats last time. Do not have updated stats for them. Sorry. So, it's the same as last time. 35 goals for Clout Goggler. A couple more from last game. Same thing for MrAah. Not 35, but you know, over 20, I think now. And Vorkadian. As MrAah is in the lobby. I turned down the bitrate. And I think I actually made it 720p. Hold up. Maybe I didn't. Let me go check that. Yeah, it's 720p now. So sorry for the bit of a dip in quality. But we were having some lag issues to end the last stream, as it looks like everybody is in the lobby here. But yeah, so sorry for 720 instead of 1080. Had some lag issues to end last stream, so I'm hoping to get rid of them here. If we don't run into any lag issues in this game, then I'll probably switch to 1080p. Or switch back to 1080p for the next one. Maybe not. I don't know. And here we go in Denver here. Scodz taking it and fighting with MrAah here. Denver Omelets, Milwaukee Talkies. Two very, I don't want to say middle-of-the-road teams, but two teams that are definitely going to be playoff contenders, fighting for those last couple of spots outside of the top 5. Balucha now taking it, sending it off the boards up to Scodz. Scodz sends over to the other side. Shiba just can't get to it. No, Pinch sends it back behind the Talkies net, back out to Balucha. Balucha sends it back. Of course, the Talkies having to fly all the way from Milwaukee to Denver in only 20 minutes. A rough flight for them as Vork gets it with a nice move. Also, if there is still like really bad lag issues, let me know. There is going to be stuttering. That's just Slapshot, but if there's like because what happened at the end of last stream was like every 5 seconds there'd be this really bad lag, as a nice pass from Balucha. The Shiba gives the Omelets their first goal in this one with 3:33 left in the first period. As another shot there from Scodz almost goes in. And now over the middle, and again Balucha, or that's Scodz the Shiba actually. I thought Balucha got his stick on it and got that one out over the middle. But apparently it was Scodz. And now it's 2-0 Shiba with both goals here. Denver going up ahead early against the Talkies. Clout steals it from Scodz. Scodz just kind of left the puck behind. Tries to center it, but Scodz is there to stop him. MrAah with the beautiful play off the jump attempt there. With the spinning shot, puts it in 2-1 now. Cutting that Omelets lead in half. Now Balucha sending it over to the other side. Scodz taking it, sending it around back behind the net, back to Balucha. Trying to get back over to Scodz, but it goes wide all the way up to Vorkadian. Vorkadian loses it, and it goes all the way back into the Talkie zone, now back behind their net. Shiba and MrAah fighting for it. Shiba gets it back to Balucha. Balucha sending it all the way back over to Shiba. Shiba out to Scodz, but blocked by MrAah. Now Balucha dumping it. Shiba getting a hold of it. Back out to Scodz. Scodz with a nice move. Gets past Vork and a beautiful shot from Scodz. Sending it to the corner. Scodz the gods. 3-1 now. As Clout Goggler sends it away back behind the Omelets net. Scodz gets it again. Goes for another shot and just wide on this one. Now Shiba trying to go for the wrap. Blocked by Vork. Now he gets it out to Balucha. Balucha trying to send it back over to Shiba. Just a bit in front of him. Shiba bounces off the boards, but Clout takes it. Goes for the shot. Blocked by Scodz. Thank you for using the emote, K2. I appreciate it. At least somebody's getting use out of it. As Clout loses it, it goes back to Vorkadian. Vorkadian sends it up to Balucha. Balucha and Clout fighting for it. Now Clout loses it to Balucha. Balucha and Clout fighting again. Now Scodz over to Balucha. Balucha now taking it. Trying to bring it up ice. Loses it to Clout. Now gets sent around behind the boards over to Vork. Loses it to Shiba. Shiba and Vork. Vork gets it out. MrAah with a nice job, though, blocking a potential shot from Scodz as Clout gets it back over to Vork. Vork tries to send it out, but this time it goes to Balucha. Balucha back down to Shiba. Shiba with the shot blocked by Vorkadian. A good save there, and a nice pass from Scodz to Balucha. Good team play there from the Omelets, and they are now up by 4-1 with 50 seconds left in the third. Also, feel free to spam the new emote as much as you guys want. I'm not going to go Ramza on your asses. As Shiba gets credited with the goal there. Third woof of the first period, 5-1. And MrAah trying to get it out. Shiba blocks it now over the middle. Balucha gets it back to Scodz. I thought he might have a chance to go for a shot there. Scodz now sending it down to Shiba. Shiba gets it back out to Scodz. Scodz with a nice move. Goes for the shot blocked by Clout, but he gets a second chance. 6-1. You know, I ended my sentence on, or my paragraph on the Omelets for this week's power rankings by saying that they were a very average team. But they are looking anything but average here tonight. 6-1 here at the end of the first. A dominant performance for the Omelets so far. Also, for all my Hot Off the Ice Discord boys, the Hot Off the Ice logo has been submitted to become an emote. And it's probably going to be pending for 2 weeks. So, once it's finally done, though, we'll get to use the Hot Off the Ice logo as an emote. Maybe. Now, Vork with the nice move gets past Balucha, but Shiba sends him away. MrAah goes to try to send it into the net, but he goes wide. Also, I have one more new emote to show you guys if you guys want to see it. And it's not the really bad Min Think one. It's a different one. As Scodz goes for it, and Clout Goggler sends it away. A almost nice shot there from Scodz. As Scodz gets past Clout, but MrAah is there to block him. Now he gets another chance, and again blocked by MrAah. But Shiba now blocked by Vorkadian. Omelets, even though they're up by 5, are still not letting up on their pressure here. Trying to make this one look like another Can's Chef situation here. As Balucha getting it down to Scodz. Scodz back over to Balucha. Balucha trying to get it past MrAah. Can't quite do it. MrAah with the wrap. Sends it wide and it gets dumped into the Talkies zone. Now Vork gets it over to Clout. Clout trying to send it up to MrAah. Can't quite do it. He gets the puck back though. Sends it over the middle, but Balucha sends it away. Scodz and Vork fight for it, and it gets pinched out to MrAah, who takes advantage with a beautiful shot cutting into this large Omelets lead just a little bit, 6-2. Scodz now dumping it back behind the Talkies net. Clout sending it away. Balucha, though, with a nice move, gets past Vork. It gets center in the middle to Shiba. Shiba loses it, but he gets it back over to Balucha. Misses that one, and Clout will take it. A random pinch bounces off Vorkadian, and MrAah takes it. Now MrAah fighting for it, gets out of the corner to Vorkadian. Vorkadian, trying to make a move, runs into his own teammate instead. Clout Goggler now with the chance. Gets over to Vorkadian. Vorkadian sends it over the middle, but MrAah can't get there in time. Now back out to Clout Goggler. He sends it wide. Scodz from behind his own net, trying to get up to Shiba, but Vork stops it. Clout near his own net, goes for the shot. Blocked by Balucha. Scodz might give them a chance here, but centering pass blocked by MrAah. Balucha now sending it over to the other side. Shiba getting there first, sending over the middle to Balucha. Balucha sending it back to Shiba on what I can only imagine was supposed to be a shot attempt. Now pinch back out to Scodz. Scodz tried to bring it up, but sent away by Clout. Clout Goggler gets around Balucha, gets around Shiba, goes for the shot. No, a pass over to Vork, but Vork can't get to it in time. And he sends it behind the net instead of into it. Now pass out to Scodz from Shiba. Scodz powering his way through. And he got the open net he was looking for. He sends it wide. And Clout Goggler from the half ice court line, whatever, 6-3. Talkies taking little bites here into this omelet lead. Now it's down to 2. Clout Goggler puts it down to 1 with the full icer. Or, no, down to 2. Sorry. I'm an idiot. It's 6-4. 2-goal lead here for the Omelets. But the Talkies are breaking it down. Now MrAah goes for the shot, and it gets blocked. Balucha goes for the shot, and it goes wide. Now Vorkadian trying to get past Shiba. Shiba with the good pressure, though, but Clout is there to stop him. Scodz with a nice block, but Vorkadian blocks him. Good defense there from the Talkies. Keeps this one 6-4. Now Balucha dumping it back into the Talkies zone. Vorkadian from behind his own net, bringing it up. Trying to pass over to MrAah, but a bit too far in front. Now Balucha gets it past him. Scodz. MrAah fighting. MrAah gets him away from the puck. Clout trying to center it, and it's blocked by Scodz. Now MrAah and Scodz fighting. Scodz gets it away from him. Sends over to Shiba. Shiba with the shot. Blocked by Vorkadian. Shiba now over to Scodz. Scodz and Clout fighting for it. Vorkadian sends it wide. Shiba back off the boards again. Scodz trying to take it up. Clout Goggler sends it away, though. Now Balucha goes for the shot. And it bounces off of Vorkadian. What should have been an easy save instead turns into a goal for the Omelets, 7-4. 3-goal lead here, reestablished for Denver. The closing moments of the second period. Also, what are you talking about? This is obviously Clone Hero. Clout Goggler tries to send it up. Scodz blocks it. Clout and Scodz fighting for it. Scodz dumps it back behind the Talkies net. He gets it, or tries to get over to Shiba. Clout Goggler takes it instead, tries to bring it over the middle. Shiba goes for the shot, and it's just barely wide. And that will end the second period. Talkies able to bring that lead down by 2, but Denver still on top by 3 going into the third. Well, if you're happy with the UI, you can actually thank Mr. Bobby Grizz, the maker of Grizmod, who constructed this spectator UI. As Scodz here goes for the shot, blocked by MrAah as the third period is underway. Talkies trying to continue their comeback here. Has been stalled a little bit by a late second period Omelets goal. 7-4. MrAah trying to send it up to Vorkadian, blocked by Scodz. MrAah gets back to it, but Vorkadian kind of knocked off his own teammate from it. Goes for a shot, though, and it goes wide. Balucha now up to Scodz. Scodz and Clout fighting for it. Clout gets it away from him. Now they fight for it again. Clout having to go over to the other side, this time blocked by Shiba. Shiba trying to send it over, but MrAah gets there first. Now Verkadian and Scodz. Verkadian just pinches it back. Clout Goggler trying to send it up. Shiba gets to the boards just in time. Now Vork loses it to Shiba, and Shiba going for the wraparound. Shoots it too soon, though. Now Clout gets it away from Scodz. Going for the move, trying to pass over to Vork, too far in front. Now Vork off the boards. Gets it over to Clout. Clout trying to sneak past the two of them. Can't quite do it. Trying to find a hole to get that shot through, but both are blocked. Now MrAah dumping it back to the Omelets zone. Balucha dumping it back behind the Talkies net. Scodz going for the wrap. No, the pass over to Shiba could have worked, but Shiba can't get his stick on it. Shiba, though, does eventually get back to it. Gets it out to Scodz, but Scodz cannot get the shot off. Good pressure there from the Talkies. Now Vork sending it around boards here. And Balucha, sends it right back. Now Verkadian again gets it. Trying to bounce out the boards this time. Blocked by Shiba. Shiba going around boards. MrAah gets there first, though, before any of the Omelets players can. Pinches it back behind the Omelets net. Now Vork with the nice pressure keeps it back there. Balucha and MrAah fighting. Balucha sending it around boards to Shiba. Shiba stops it, gets it back to Scodz. Scodz with a nice move, gets around Vork, goes for the shot, and it goes wide. Now MrAah and Shiba fighting for it. Vork gets it away, but Balucha sends it back. Again, a 3-goal difference here. Talkies unable to get a goal so far this period. Verkadian with a nice block, but Balucha gets it back. A nice save there by MrAah, though, keeps it only a 3-goal game. As Balucha loses it! I don't know what happened there. Was he going for a pinch play? Either way, it bounces in front of the Omelets net. 7-5. Talkies, that might just be what they needed. MrAah with a nice block. Shiba on the rebound attempt. Can't quite get it in. Now Clout gets it past Scodz. Goes for the shot. Gets it in! It's a 1-goal game. They just needed that little bit of momentum. And they're taking full advantage of it. Now Balucha! Never mind what I just said. Balucha with the face-off goal. Shits on all of my analysis. 8-6, 2-goal game once again here for the Omelets. Scott's taking it up the boards. Goes for the shot, blocked by Verkadian. Scott's trying to get back out to Shiba. Can't quite do it. Now Verkadian taking it from behind his own net. Taking time to set up a play, but misses the pass. Now Balucha and MrAah fighting for it. Balucha gets it out of their zone. Verkadian off the boards. Shiba sends it back. Clout Goggler trying to get up to MrAah. It's stopped by Balucha. Balucha with a nice move, but he loses the puck in the process. He gets it back, though. Pass over to Shiba. Shiba has time, but he cannot get the puck fully on his stick, and he has to send it all the way back behind the Omelets net. Clout gets it, sends it off the boards. MrAah fighting for it, loses it to Scodz. Scodz bringing it up, goes for the shot. Barely tipped by Verkadian. If I wasn't having lag issues earlier, this wouldn't even be 720. It would be 1080. That's the best I can do. Scodz sends it over to Shiba. Shiba sending it back behind the net. Vork and Shiba fighting for it now. Balucha comes up and takes it. Sending around boards. MrAah stops it. MrAah trying to get it up, but he cannot. Shiba now goes for the shot, and it goes just wide. Now Balucha misses. What could have been a game sealer here. Either way, it's still going to be a tough ask for the Talkies here as we're approaching the 30-second mark. Still need 2 goals. Clout Goggler around boards. Shiba trying to send it back to Balucha, but Balucha can't get to it. Now Clout's trying to get it out of his zone. Tries to get Scodz off of it. It goes over to Balucha instead. Another block as it goes deeper into the Omelet zone, but they still have possession of it. Denver just dumping it back behind the Talkies net. Clout loses it on the bounce. Balucha gets it back centered. MrAah's shot goes just wide as Scodz is probably just going to try to run some time. Dumps it back behind the Talkies net, and that will do it. 8-6 our score. Omelets coming away victorious by a margin of 2 goals.